So, the reason you two are here right now, tonight, Friday night, shout out.
Friday night.
So, people always ask me, or like the last few years, no one asked me this year, but like all like from being like, I think 18 up until now, like people always ask me like the last like 2-3 years, they're like, oh, like, did you vote this year? And I'm like, no. And they're like, dude, what do you mean? Like, your vote matters. Like, why didn't you vote? And I'm like, you know, I don't know. But like, I knew the answer deep down. It's just it's not worth having that debate with some people. But long story short, I've never registered to vote, and I don't plan on doing so anytime soon. And people think I'm like batshit crazy for doing so. But like, when you guys can give me a government that's not run by a bunch of like cannibalistic, rapist, pedophile people, I promise I will start voting. And that's why you guys are here today, to give literally the role, dude. I hope, dude, I wish we could show this to fucking every politician and say, hey, bitch, fuck you. But
coming for you.
You guys, and I'm ready. I just had a little argument with you guys, but now I'm ready to be on your guys' side right now.
Hey, we're not arguing. Yeah,
no, this is the real deal right now, dude, because like, it's like, who the fuck do you vote for, dude? And I'm not even talking like big scale shit with Trump, Biden, and all that shit. I'm talking like even small local scale. Like, dude, the world is fucked up right now. The government is more corrupt than ever. And it's like, call it the government, call you want. Why are people listening to me on my phone, giving me advertisements from shit I just said 5 minutes ago? It's like, dude, leave, you fucking robot bitch ass piece of shit.
Absolutely.
Fuck. Guys, go on. Just go. Just
fuck
talk.
it.
Talk right now. Talk.
The answer to that last part, just watch Our Social Dilemma on Netflix. I don't want to like have to summarize that for the podcast.
Why a few years ago, when did Hillary Clinton run?
Hillary Clinton ran in 2016.
Why did people vote for Hillary Clinton?
People voted for Hillary Clinton because they're probably leftist, liberals. They weren't conservative. And you know, that's okay for those of you who did. But it was an option in 2016. What are you really getting at?
I'm getting at,
okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, guys are ready to bite.
Sorry, guys, a little bit spicy. We got some sharks on deck.
Yeah.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp, chomp.
How could anybody vote for these people when they went to this like sex island?
Sex island. So you're talking about Jeffrey Epstein and his Lolita Express. That's what it was called. That is the name of his little private jet line to his island.
Dear Lord.
It was off the coast of New Zealand. I believe so.
Yeah.
It was his island. And disgusting island.
Off really fast.
Fucking disgusting.
The thing is, this isn't a myth anymore.
It's not a myth.
It used to be a myth.
So the thing is, a funny thing is, I used to think about it, Jeffrey Epstein. I used to hold him into regards when I thought about my politics about 5 years ago. And I saw him all over the internet. Everybody knew he's a fucking scumbag. Everybody knew he was a filthy pedophile.
So filthy.
And nobody did a single thing.
You can't.
The only reason you heard about Jeffrey Epstein the past 2 years is because the elite...
It's been like the last like 9 months.
Honestly, 9 months. But I'm saying 2 years in general because that's when his case started.
Okay.
But the only reason you've heard about Jeffrey Epstein as of late was because these scumbag, pitiful, disgusting, viscerally disgustive, generalized elites had him around. They were part of his crew. They're part of his whole identity, what he did, everything
Highly
he did
disposable.
there. Disposable, disgusting. Any sort of negative adjective you could think of these guys as, they probably fit it. But they had him on their payroll. They had them in their contacts list. They had them as their friend. And I think a thing Jack and I wanted to discuss today generally was the notion of compromised politics. These guys were in Epstein's list. Epstein is a prolific pedophile, sexual abuser of many children. He was completely awful, viscerally disgusting. And I really think that
Viscerally, what the fuck's
viscerally, that means graphically. A lot of people would think deeper about this conversation if they kind of got a lot of general context and ideas about what we're talking about. So I'll toss it over to Jack and I'll let him kind of explain.
Wait. I think it's just so interesting. In 4 days, we got Ghislaine Maxwell. Her hearing on her deposition is going to be released.
Who? Before you even say that name.
Ghislaine Maxwell is Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend.
Are you serious?
I wouldn't even say that. She's just a fucking, she just gathered all these little fucking kids for him.
Well, she's his tool. His girlfriend in quotes. I suppose she's his girlfriend to the media.
And she controls him too, in a strange way.
I would say it's a symbiotic relationship between Ghislaine and Jeffrey. They both get what they want, and it's
then
fucking
Les
disgusting.
Wexner is just at the top, just fucking controlling both of them with his fucking tentacles. But
I mean, we have a lot to talk about, and a big thing with it is the pedophilic actions with the elite.
it's just
And with Jeffrey.
it's just a sample too.
It's just a sample, absolutely.
It's
very widespread.
The human trafficking industry is like $150 billion for fucking.
Okay, I feel like we need to build up to that. Like, let me ask my dumb questions to give the background, because you guys are
You want a
you guys
layman's
are-
perspective.
Yeah, no, and let's tell it literally from my perspective. Literally from my perspective, because I don't watch the news or any of that bullshit, just because it's
not on the news.
Why would you?
it's either fake or it's biased or it's some greater scheme of shit, and it's
Some
it's
big
not
old
real
meme.
news. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But okay, so me being laser and who I am, I heard that Hillary Clinton was running for president at one point, 2016.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was true. You heard that correctly.
Heard it through the
Okay.
grapevine.
So
Grab some of that water.
yeah, bro.
Clinton did run.
Use those long arms.
So, and then her husband sat next to this guy named Jeffrey Epstein on a plane. There was a ton of documentation about that.
So there's a plane called the Lolita Express. That's Bill Clinton's private plane that flew to his private island where he sexually abused children. Bill Clinton flew with him. There's no specific instance of Bill Clinton doing anything illegal, but it's pretty clear that people were involved.
But
now, for my own personal ability to say, I'm not involved with any of this, it's all conjecture.
Yeah.
It's all secondhand. But Bill Clinton was thoroughly involved. There's Bill Clinton. There's Donald Trump. Left, right.
Hillary
Don't
Clinton.
take it like that. Hillary was involved.
It's not even about left and right. It's fucking.
William Barr, Bill Barr, Trump's Attorney General. His father was one of Jeffrey Epstein's good friends who got in his position on his college dean, where he went and met most of his people. So it's very thoroughly distributed. Left wing, right wing.
And Eli.
Doesn't matter.
It's like a showcase of power, wouldn't you say?
I would absolutely say so. I mean, if we're going to talk about a showcase of power.
wait, hold on, guys. Okay, hold the fuck on.
It's okay.
Just here. I'm gonna ask a question. You guys have 15 seconds to answer it. Because
Okay.
you guys are just jumping me up here, and it's dude, let's not go there yet. What was going on this island?
All right, Jack can answer that.
15 seconds. Don't go down another.
The abuse, torture, and just rape of minors.
And how do we know this is true?
The minors have confessed. And
Where the fuck are these minors, and how do you know they're confessing, and what age group is this?
In court in New York.
yeah,
So this is going on currently right now.
there's a whole.
Going on currently.
There's a great Netflix.
Okay.
It's been going on
documentary.
over the past year and a half.
And Jeffrey Epstein got arrested because of this, correct?
Absolutely.
I mean,
And then they put him in a jail cell, and they said that he hung himself.
So they put him in a maximum security jail cell that was meant to look for suicidal targets because he had expressed, he had expressed earlier in the week that he was suicidal.
And did he say, was he guilty upon going to jail, or was he just awaiting trial?
He's awaiting trial.
But he knew he was guilty.
oh fuck.
We all knew he was guilty.
What was the evidence, and how did we get to the
Evidence was years and years and years of depositions from girls who were sexually abused by Epstein. Epstein's own conversations, his connections to many elite, and his fucking island. Who has an island out in unlawed areas to try and sexually exploit women? Jeffrey Epstein did.
So
And many other millionaires do not.
how did one of the biggest questions I have is, how are they getting these children to this island, and what were
Many
they
different means. So let me open this really quickly.
Did Domino's get here?
We don't have Domino's yet.
Oh, damn.
So
You guys ordered Domino's?
no. So there was many avenues. A lot of them were through modeling agencies that were connected with Epstein.
brother.
Modeling agencies. There was a dude named Jean-Luc Brunel who gave fucking 3 12-year-old girls, 12-year-old triplets to abuse on Epstein's Island. Jean-Luc Brunel fled to South America after Epstein died.
He knew he was gonna get-
Brunel, pardon me. Brunel fled
he's still there.
to
He's
South
hiding.
America after Epstein died. Many modeling agencies, I wouldn't doubt, political affiliates, human trafficking, any of those little missing stories, the milk carton boy and girl, the ones you would see are the type who are being exploited sexually, physically, and emotionally on Epstein's Island. They were, and I wouldn't doubt that they are in the current day, just under different handlers.
Commercial break. I need to take a bathroom break.
Commercial break, yeah.